Hey, what is up everyone? I'm Rinku Talks, and this video is a recap for Pre-Awakening before we get into Dark Knight's Awakening, which, by the way, is coming out on May 29th. In a few minutes, I'm going to talk about the Pre-Awakening skill build that you should have ready for when Awakening comes out. But first, I want to give a shout out to the new Dark Knight Discord, Shrine of Vetter. When you join, you should look over the rules, and then head over to the role assignment channel. Here, you can click on any emoji of the role that you want. For example, I'm from the NA region, so I'm gonna give myself the NA role. I don't ever play in EU, so I guess I can skip that one, but sometimes I do play in other regions, so I'll give myself the global role. Also, of course, I play on Xbox, that's what this video is all about, so I'm gonna click that. And regardless of where you're from, to gain access to the guides and help discussion channels, make sure you click this last one, which is the DK symbol. Nice, so now we have some roles. Not only does this Discord have updated and relevant information for Dark Knight, but if you scroll down to Xbox facts, you will see questions I personally have answered specifically for Xbox. Dark Knight on Xbox functions the same as Dark Knight on PC, so feel free to go through the whole Discord for more information. I also want to mention that I've already covered every single Pre-Awakening skill in depth in my past videos. In my 2019 Pre-Awakening skill guide, I go over all the skills I unlocked through my journey from level 1 to level 52. And in my first PA official Dark Knight Q&A for Pre-Awakening, which was live streamed on my Twitch channel and has now been edited and uploaded on YouTube, I go over more advanced gameplay mechanics as well as some PvP tactics. The new DK Discord and both of these videos will be the first links in the description of this video, so check down below for that. But of course, what about Awakening? Well, Awakening changes basically everything. Because Awakening skills are so strong and useful, you want to make sure you have extra skill points to spend on them. If you are still level 55 or below, you can still reset all your skills by going to your skill menu, going to the main tab, and clicking Y to reset all your skills. If you are level 56 or above, don't worry. When you do the quest to unlock your Awakening, you're also given a 1-day skill reset. Keep in mind that although the 1-day skill reset only works for 1 day, it works for all characters on your account, which means if you awaken another character, you can use their skill reset to reset the skills on your main Dark Knight character, in case you mess up. Now that we have all our skill points, let's unlock the essential Pre-Awakening skills so that way we're ready for Awakening. Back to our Learnable tab, let's learn some skills. First up, my top priority is to maximize the distance I travel, so I'm going to upgrade my movement skills, which includes Dusk and Smoky Haze. Next up, we should probably obtain our heaviest hitting abilities. Up first is Wheel of Fortune, which goes all the way to level 5, and next is Lunacy of Vetter, which once you obtain Lunacy of Vetter, there are no upgrades, so we're just going to click it and be done with it. Next is Pervasive Darkness for the DP debuff, and because we're going to use it so many times and so many combos, we might as well upgrade it for the extra damage. All the way to level 3. After that, another essential skill I use for combos is Enforcement. Specifically, the flow. But because you use the regular enforcement to activate the flow, we're going to upgrade the base skill for more damage. To level 3, to level 4, and to ultimate enforcement. So those in my opinion are the absolute essentials, which altogether is less than 300 skill points. I have Comma Sylvia / highlighted because assuming you can get all the Awakening skills needed, this would be the next skill I upgrade as a filler for PvE. This, of course, is also a good option for a knockdown in PvP, but not super important to waste skill points upgrading this early on. Skills like Airstrike and Slanted Balance, of course, are essential skills, but not so essential to upgrade. As long as you can use the skill and get the CC benefit from it, you can use your skill points on other more important skills, increasing your overall DPS and PvP viability. If you're trying to PvP, although the game does not tell you this, Split Second is actually protected with a forward guard, so probably essential for PvPers. Another definite essential if you're a PvPer is Nocturne, obviously, to juke your opponent. Very, very useful. You might also consider Hidden Strike as a close range stun, and Shadow Bullet as a long range stiffen. These are both unprotected, but might be useful when used correctly. Finally, the last skill left to upgrade is your passive, Infinite Mastery. This should only be upgraded after your essential movement and damaging abilities, but before maxing out the rest of your skills, for not only your basic Awakening skills, but also specifically your level 57 and 58 flows. With all that out of the way, I'm sure you're an expert on Pre-Awakening by now. I think that's about all I have to offer for Pre-Awakening. In my next video, we will awaken the Dark Knight. I love you, and as always, I'll see you next time.